Next question. My throat still feels dry when water fasting, and that's even when drinking sun water. Any tips, or is this common? So, first, we obviously recommend a gallon of distilled water each day when you're doing your fasting. If you are drinking a gallon of distilled water and you still feel thirsty or your mouth feels dry, this typically will happen if if you're adjusting. If you haven't been doing this for at least 10 days, you're definitely still adjusting, okay? I have found that it takes about 10 days for the body to adjust. So even though you're drinking a gallon of water, your body is still adjusting. This is one of those things where it's kind of like consistency is key. If you are doing your gallon of distilled water and you never really get to that 10-day mark, you might find that every time you fast, you tend to have this issue. Or if you only do the gallon when you're fasting and you're not fasting that often, you might find that you always have this issue. So I would say be consistent, do your gallon of water a day. Look forward to doing it for at least 10 days to see if you start noticing a change. But also, when you're not fasting, I would also encourage you to keep doing that. The fact that you're doing the sun water, that is great. I have not found that the sun water is a cheat code for really getting around this. You can try infused water. That may help. There's many different ways to like approach the water. But I find that time is the best solution for this one. Okay. So it is common. And you could always utilize like a mint leaf or something like that to stimulate a little saliva. So you could add that to your water, or you can even chew on it. Okay. I'm not a huge advocate of that type of advice because chewing does stimulate the digestive system. But if this is a major annoyance for you, then this might be a good option, finding something medicinal to chew on to help get you past it. But I find that time usually rectifies this issue.